What about now?
Yeah, that's the next thing. So I proceeded to bust over.
They say audio out.
Huh?
Plug it in the audio out.
They're probably arguing in. Out is what you put your headphones in this to. I can't hear nothing. Can you pick up the sound out without the mic? Oh. No. You should hear something else. I don't know what you gotta do, but audio's not coming through. Audio loud. Let me see. That's the outside noise. You ready? Let me know you're ready.
And what is a year unlike any other? The Jonesboro Cardinals have had a great high school football season. The Redbird flew themselves into the playoffs yet again, looking to soar beyond the first round. But before the postseason journey begins, Jonesboro will like to snap a two-game losing streak with a win tonight. Although the Cardinals are playoff bound, they want to end the regular season on a good note. As for the Monday's Mill Tigers, a win tonight will have a 500 record overall and one game over 500 in region play. One of the few good news for the Tigers, they could end the season on a two-game winning streak. Monday's Mill have allowed more points in region play than they have scored all season long overall. After tonight, the 2020 high school football season will have reached its end for the Tigers. Welcome to 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia for this Region 3 5A matchup featuring the playoff-bound Cardinals of Jonesboro and the Tigers of Monday's Mill Tigers. This broadcast of the Mike Inside Sports is brought to you by the Georgia Media Network Services. Alongside Dennis Thomas, I am Anthony Hart. Tonight's forecast is 55 and clear. Monday's Mill, they are wearing dark blue helmets with the logo on it, white jerseys, dark blue stripes on the sleeves and shoulder blazes, orange numbers trimmed in dark blue pants with orange stripes. Red helmets for the Jonesboro Cardinals with the letter J on each side with red jerseys with white numbers, solid white pants. Dennis Thomas, good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. Welcome again to another night of high school football on a Friday night in the state of Georgia. Glad to be here with you. My buddy Anthony Harp's going to be our play-by-play announcer tonight, and I am doing the color work for you. So continue to tune in. We look to see you guys online. We're going to be checking in on the chat and Twitter later on tonight and getting comments from you guys. So enjoy the ball game, and we're getting ready to kick off.
And here we go. The kick is up. It is in the air, sailing from left to right. And here we go. 5, 10, 50, 20, 25. The 30 crosses the 35, down just inside the 40. And the Monday's Mill Tigers, they will begin their first drive of the game from left to right on your radio dial. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. The quarterback is out of the shotgun. There's the snap. It's going to be a play fake. It's going to be a keeper. Runs outside, gets to the 45, 50, and down he goes inside Jonesboro territory just like that.
Nice run by the Tigers. It's taking off, moving the ball down the field, picking up first down right at midfield. 11 minutes and 45 seconds. The game just getting underway.
It's going to be first down and 10. Ball at the 50-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's a play fake. Throws. The ball is deflected and is incomplete to the far left side of the field. Incomplete. Deshaun Springer, number 19. He is your quarterback for the evening. Ball at midfield. Second down and 10. Out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the near side. Running to the corner. Has blockers ahead. Gets to the 45-40. Flag down. Steps out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Nice run by number 24, Mr. Jalen Grant, running back for the Tigers. Picks up a first down. Let's see what the penalty is going to be on this play.
holding against Monday's Mill. Replay second down, but they're going to back it up.
As we watch this game, this is the first penalty of the ball game, and hoping that the Tigers can continue to move the ball down the field. 11 minutes and 23 seconds in the first quarter. Play right here at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia.
It's going to be second down and 7. Springer is out of the shotgun. Halfback to his left-hand side. 3 wide set. The ball is on the right hash mark. There's a snap handoff to Grant. Grant runs along the hash marks near right side. Doesn't gain a whole lot. And it's going to be third down. It's going to be third down and 3. Springer has Grant in the backfield with him out of the shotgun. 3 wide set. Ball is on the near right hash. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Grant, and Grant will not get the first down needed to move the sticks. That was a 1-yard gain there. Damian Wilson, the big lineman, with the tackle.
Also, Mr. Kanye Varnon was in there on that play as well.
And the first offensive possession for the Tigers, they are going to punt it. There's the snap. There's the punt. Nice squibbly punt. Caught just beyond the 15. Gets to the 25. And down he goes there. And that was Jerry McGill on the punt return.
Nice return by Jerry, bringing the ball back up to close to the 30-yard line. They're actually going to be at the 27-yard line for the Cardinals. They take their first possession of this ball game.
Your starting quarterback for the Cardinals will be Chadwick Gardner. And it looks like he's going to operate out of the pistol formation, getting instructions from the home sideline as the Cardinals are moving from right to left on your radio dial. And head coach for the Cardinals having a discussion with the sideline judge. 9:54. Just getting going in the first quarter there. Not sure what the delay or the confusion is. And now Monday's Mill, the entire defensive unit is going back to their sideline to the far side of the field. And we have something strange going on. We know that much. As a young man in street clothes moves from the Jonesboro sideline, makes his way all the way over to Monday's Mill sideline. And now the defensive unit for the Tigers returns to the field. And we can resume play in Hampton, Georgia. Pistol formation it is as Gardner. There's the snap, dropping back to pass, eluding a defender, wrapped up, and down goes Gardner. Right up the gut. That was Nicholas Ramsey Freeman with the sack.
That was nice defense by the front line of the Monday's Mill Tigers. They tuck in, and as the Cardinals had a 3 stack to the right side of the field, and appeared to be one receiver I noticed was open, but quarterback just didn't have enough. Gardner just didn't have enough time to get the ball off.
That was a loss of 11. Second down and 21. This is going to be a handoff to the running back, and he runs between the hash marks. Does not gain a whole lot. That was a short gain. It's going to be 3rd down and long. The ball has to get to the 38-yard line for a first down. Pistol formation, 3 wide set, 2 to the near left. There's the snap. It's going to be a play fake. Rolling out is Gardner, eluding a defender to the left, signaling someone to go downfield, throws up the prayer, and here we go. It is incomplete. Incomplete pass there. Booker jumped up high and tried to come down with it, as well as Nathaniel Adams. You had 2 Cardinals against 3 DBs for the Tigers, and the punting unit will come on for Jonesboro.
That was a nice drop by the Tigers defense to string it out and get the ball down the field by Garner.
There's the snap. There's the punt. Ball sails in the air. Ball stays inside Jonesboro territory, eluding defenders, and he gets hit and is finally taken down. That was Anthony Griffin with the punt return. Did not gain much.
I guess the good thing about it, the Tigers will take over in Cardinals territory, going right across the 50-yard line. So that's good for them. They'll be taking over, starting off in a good place.
All right, ball at midfield for the Tigers at the 49 to be exact. The ball is just inside the right hash. Out of the pistol formation is Springer, has a man in motion. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Grant, looting a defender, and he is wrapped up and he is taken down. That was Williams with the tackle. LaQuavius Williams getting his first tackle of the game. 2nd down, out of the pistol is Springer. It's going to be a handoff to Grant. He's bouncing outside to the near right, trying to turn a corner, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. If that, Jaheim Young with the tackle there. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 9. The Tigers, they have to get the ball to the 39-yard line inside Jonesboro territory. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers set, 3 to the near right. It's going to be a snap. It's going to be a rollout to the right. Throws the green. That's complete in the flat to the 45 and goes nowhere. Anton Griffin gets the short pass. And that is that. The punting unit for Monday's Mill will come onto the field. There's the snap. There's the punt. Line drive punt. It bounces at the 21, and it will take a Tigers bounce. It bounced out of bounds at the 12-yard line. We'll step aside at 12 Oaks. Scoreless ball game. We'll be back after this.
Georgia Media Network, a nonprofit corporation in conjunction with Thomas Photography and The Mic is Hot, is offering free classes to students and seniors on how to start your own podcast or how to become a professional photographer. For more information,
1st down and 10 from the 11. It's going to be a handoff and does not gain much there. That was Jakeem Russian running up the middle. Did not get much there.
That's a big stop by number 29.
Demetrius Demetrius Johnson.
Yes.
There's another snap out of the shotgun, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper running outside to the far right, trying to turn a corner, and he loses yards in the backfield for Gardner.
I mean, he ran about 10 yards across the field. I mean, you got at some point in time, you got to turn the ball up and get upfield. All those yards and running behind the line of scrimmage, he actually lost 3 yards on that. But 5 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter play here at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia.
It's going to be 3rd down and 13. And substitutions, movement around amongst the wide receivers. 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the near left. Here's the snap out of the pistol. We have whistles blown, flags on the field. Look like somebody moved for Monday's meal. Second penalty on the Tigers. That actually helps out the Cardinals. But they still have to get the ball to the 23-yard line for a first down. 4 wide receivers set out of the shotgun formation now. 3 wide receivers to the near left. There's the snap. It's going to be a rollout to the left, and down goes Gardner. He got sacked in the backfield by Jackson. Jackson, among others, was in on that rush. And we got a late flag. Well, either way, Jonesboro is about to punt.
And Jonesboro is pointing deep in the end zone.
There's the snap. There's the punt. And it takes a bounce about the 30, and it rolls just past the 40, down at the 41-yard line. Three minutes, 49 seconds to play here in the first quarter. The Georgia Media Network Services is a nonprofit corporation in conjunction with Thomas Photography and the Mic is Hot, offering free classes to students and seniors on how to start your own podcast or how to become a professional photographer. For more information about Georgia Media Network Services coming to your school, please contact Georgia Media Network Service at gmail.com. First down and 10 out of the shotgun is Springer, and he's going to roll out to the right, and he is going to keep it at the 35, down at the 30-yard line. And that was Brooker with the tackle, as he's playing both sides of the field now. Going to be a first down for Monday's Mill. The ball is at the 31-yard line on the near right hash. Out of the shotgun is Springer. 3 wide receivers set. The halfback is to the right side of Springer. That's Grant, and he will get the ball sweeping to the left, to the far side, of trying to cut back inside, spinning, and does not get much. Curtis Bowden with the tackle there. Going to be second down and 11. The ball is on the far left hash. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers set. There's the snap. Looking, throws left, off the hands of Green. Anton Green, incomplete pass. 3rd and long coming up. Third down and 11 at the 32. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. Grant is to the left of Springer. There's a snap, fakes, punts, looking, throws the ball down the field, left sideline. That is incomplete. One-on-one coverage. Green was the intended receiver. Devon Rainey was the man on the coverage. And it's going to be 4th down and 11. And one or two things is going to happen. Either the Tigers are going to go for it, or they're going to try and catch the Cardinals off guard, or they're just going to bluff and call a timeout. Either way, Springer out of the pistol. There's the snap. Looking, throws over the middle. That is complete, and he loses a defender at the 25. Trying to turn a corner, cannot do so. And that will be a turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The intended receiver was Corey Barnes there. And Williams was the man making the tackle. So with 2:34 now, Gardner out of the pistol. 1st down, handoff. Does not gain much running up the middle. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the 1st quarter. Gardner is out of the pistol. And here we go. There's the snap out of 3 wide set. Throws near side. That's complete. A loose defender trying to spin, crossing the 30, trying to fight for the 35. Gets forced out of bounds at about the 34-yard line there. Corey Barnes, among others, trying to force out Booker. Near side to the near left. And that's going to move the sticks for a 1st down. Pistol formation for the Redbirds. There's the snap. Dropping back to pass. Gardner fakes, dancing, eluding defenders, turning upfield, and down goes Gardner. He was wrestled down by Cameron Barnes. And in the backfield was the stop there. Approaching 1 minute to play. It's going to be 2nd down and long. The ball has to get to the 45-yard line of the Cardinals side of the field for a 1st down. And we have 4 wide receivers. 3 are to the far right out of the pistol formation. There's the snap. It's going to be a catch in the backfield by Savon. He gets to the 25, the 30, and crossing the 35. Does not gain much to the far right side of the field. Approaching 30 minutes to play in a scoreless game between the Tigers and the Cardinals.
I know you meant 30 seconds to play. Look like they might not get off another play. Cardinals looking on the sideline at their coach.
Well, we're at 15 seconds. And maybe you are right. We're down to 10. The ball is about at midfield to the far right side of the hash. And that is that. We have reached the end of the 1st quarter of play. Scoreless game, a defensive battle. Possessions are ending in punts and downs.
It's been an exciting 1st quarter play, a defensive battle right here at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. The Jonesboro Cardinals versus the Mundy's Mill Tigers right here at 12 Oak Stadium. 0-0 is the score. 2nd quarter just about to get ready to get started. Make sure you guys tell your friends this broadcast is broadcasted live on Score 58. And also your audio play-by-play of the game is done by The Mic is Hot. I'm Dennis Thomas, and the play-by-play man for the night is Anthony Hart. Mr. Hart, it's all you.
The Mic is Hot Sports are on all kinds of platforms: Facebook, iHeart, Twitter, YouTube, Spreaker, and TuneIn. Looking at the Jonesboro Cardinals, they are representing Region 3 5A. Overall, they're 6-2 on the season, 4-2 in region play. They have scored, coming into tonight's game, 173 points. They have allowed 73 overall. In region play, they scored 138. They have allowed 65. So now we move the other way now. It is first down. No, it's third down and 8. Gardner dropping back, slings it over the middle. That is incomplete. It was deflected by Cameron Barnes up the middle. A little sidearm action from Gardner. And on comes the punting unit for the Jonesboro Cardinals. That's Anthony Lobo, the punter slash kicker, and he gets a beauty up in the air. Ball bounces inside the 45, and it is going to be downed at about the 45-yard line by Curtis Bowden. So Monday's Mill, they will now get the ball with 11 minutes, 42 seconds in the second quarter. And the ball is going to be at the 44-yard line. It's going to be first down for the Tigers out of the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Springer. Nope, it's going to be a reverse in the backfield that goes nowhere. It was snuffed out in the backfield by Jaquil Reeves, I beg your pardon. So the Tigers are trying to get tricky with it, and it did not go well. They have to get the ball to the 46-yard line of Jonesboro for a first down. It's going to be second down. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. The halfback, Grant, is to the right side. There's a snap, throws left. Throws right. That is complete at about the 40-yard line. And Bowden, among others, was in on the coverage for the tackle there. It's going to be third and long coming up. Third down and 14 out of the shotgun formation. We have 4 wide receivers, 3 to the near left towards us. The halfback, Grant, is to the right side of Springer. Getting instructions to Springer from the far sideline of Monday's Mill. And we have, look like a timeout. No, we don't have a timeout. Might be a warning on the Jonesboro Marching Band, who is in attendance. Of all the games that Dennis and I have done this season, this is about like the 3rd time we've had an actual band here with us. And we have whistles being blown after the snap. Somebody called a timeout, and it was Monday's Mill. Jonesboro. Jonesboro calls their first time out. The Georgia Media Network Services is a nonprofit corporation in conjunction with Thomas Photography and The Mic is Hot. It is offering free classes to students and singers on how to start your own podcast or how to become a professional photographer. For more information about Georgia Media Network Services coming to your organization, you can call 678-900-9840.
Okay. Okay, Mr.
Look
Hart.
at-
Okay. Okay, guys, I tell you what. When they get ready to come back to the field again, I was going to give an update on the Tigers and their season, how they got where they are right now. I'll do that at the next break.
Both teams are back on the field. The officials are at the line of scrimmage trying to figure out something. But once we are set and ready to go, the ball will be at the 40-yard line to the far right hash as the Tigers are moving from right to left on your radio dial. We have a man in motion, empty backfield from the shotgun. Springer dancing, he running up the middle, gets to the 40, 45, tackle from behind. And I think it's safe to say that it's going to be well short of a first down as Jaheim Young with the tackle from behind on Springer. So it's going to be fourth down. We got a penalty against the Tigers. Oh, that's unsportsmanlike. That is going to help out the Cardinals, and the Cardinals faithful have showed up well tonight. And that's going to move the ball back all the way to the 31-yard line of the Tigers. Fourth down, the punting unit comes on for both teams. And we got a player, we got Brooker coming on the field last minute for the Tigers while the play is happening. Fair catch is made, and he might have muffed it. And the Monday's Mill claiming that they have it. So you got Booker, Akil Booker, coming on the field as the snap happens. The Tigers claiming that they have it. All this is happening at the 45-yard line. The referees are having a discussion as Jerry McGill, he waved for a fair catch, but the question is, did he touch it? He was close to the ball.
I think he did. They're giving the ball to the Tigers right now at the Cardinals 45-yard line.
Wow. So after all of that, the Tigers, they get the ball in Jonesboro territory, and they keep the ball. Well, all right. Ball's at the 44-yard line. Springer, nope, it's going to be a direct snap to Gant. He turns the corner, has blockers head to the 40, and down he goes to the 35-yard line. Grant received the snap directly, running to the far right side of the field. Now the ball is at the 36-yard line. The Tigers, they are on the prowl. Springer out of the shotgun. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Grant. Grant trying to turn the corner, cannot do so. Does not gain a whole lot of yards there as he was tackled by Taj Weldon. It's going to be third down coming up.
6:45 left to go in the second quarter of play here at 12 Oak Stadium. What's the problem, man? What's the problem?
Third down and
I
two.
cut the mic. What's going on? Every time I call something out, you shaking your hands. What's going on? Go ahead.
There's the snap. Quick throw far side. That's complete at the 30. Looked like he dropped the ball. Cardinals say that they have it, but it might have been a possession, or he had possession, then dropped it. Cardinals saying that they have it. Now some members are saying that is incomplete. And it looks like it's incomplete. Well, that's weird. So the pass is incomplete, and it's a 4th down. The Tigers' offense is going to stay on the side of the field, or the offense is going to stay on the field. Springer is out of the shotgun. It's 4th and 2. There's a snap. Hand off to Grant. Grant gets to the 35, and the ball comes out, but it looks like Grant is going to be well short of the first down. And the Tigers did not get it. So that is the 2nd turnover on down for Monday's Mill.
On the next break, I'm going to do an update on, I'm going to bring the information out on the teams, okay, when the next time out, whatever, okay?
So here we go. Gardner is out of the pistol formation. You have 3 wide receivers to the near right, all lined up single file. There's the snap. Gardner throws over the middle. That is incomplete. Incomplete pass. That was off the hands of Jerry McGill. Second down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. With 7 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the first half, we are still scoreless. Out of the pistol, 3 wide receivers set to the near side. There's the snap. It's going to be a hand. No, it's going to be a play fake. Gardner running out to the far side to the 30, 35, step out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. So Gardner with the keeper, moving the sticks. It's going to be about 3rd down and 6. They got to get the ball to the 45-yard line.
7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter play here.
We got substitutions for the Tigers. Pistol formation for Jonesboro. There's a slow snap. It's going to be a play fake. Throw over the middle. That is almost intercepted. McGill was the intended receiver. Right on the chase was Cameron Barnes. That's incomplete. That's a quick 3 up and 3 down for Jonesboro.
After the punt, I'm going to run a commercial break.
Punting unit for Jonesboro. There's the snap. There's the punt by Lobo. And the ball will bounce inside the 40. Takes a Cardinals bounce inside the 30. And the ball will be down at about the 27-yard line by Darius Young. Will step aside. Scoreless ball game. 7:26 from 12 Oak Stadium. We'll be back after this.
Georgia Media Network, a nonprofit corporation in conjunction with Thomas Photography and The Mic is Hot, is offering free classes to students and seniors on how to start your own podcast or how to become a professional photographer. For more information on Georgia Media Network services coming to your school or organization, please contact Georgia Media Network at gmail.com or call 678-900-9840. Get your future started today.
Snap, throws far side, complete to Green to the 35-30. Get pushed from behind, actually pushed him forward enough to get a first down, crossing the 35. That was Green on the catch from Springer in the flat. And that's another first down. A no-scoring game happening for us right now. First down and 10. Ball at the 39. Out of the shotgun, Springer, handoff to Grant, and Grant will go nowhere. He got stopped in the backfield by Damian Wilson, the big fella working the Cardinals defensive line. Out of the shotgun, out of the shotgun for the Tigers, 34 defense for the Cardinals. There's the snap. Springer dancing, and he is going to get wrapped up, and he is going to get taken down. Down goes Springer. He was tackled by Kanye Varner and Jameen Young in the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long for a first down. The ball has to get to the Tigers' own 49-yard line. Approaching 6 minutes to play. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers set, 3 to the near left. There's the snap. Springer winds, throws the ball down the field, one-on-one coverage to the far side. That is incomplete. The ball sails out of bounds. Green was the intended receiver. And quick 3 ups and 3 downs for both these offenses, as this has been a defensive game thus far. There's the snap, there's the punt, and caught inside the 35 by McGill. He gets to the 40, tackled just outside the far hash mark to the left, and that is where the Tigers will start off at about the 42-yard line. So Cardinals, they get the ball back with 5:37 remaining. Jonesboro will have 2 timeouts. Monday's Mill have 1. Pistol formation. There's the snap. Springer throws. That's Gardner. He has Booker in the backfield. Does not gain anything. In fact, it might be a loss of a few yards. And that was Naby, the defensive back, coming in to make the tackle. Now the ball is on the far right hash. The Cardinals, they're moving from left to right on your radio dial. Out of the pistol is Gardner. There's the snap, play fake, throws over the middle. That is almost intercepted. Dangerous pass thrown. Ooh, boy.
I mean, I didn't even see a receiver in the area where he threw the ball.
Now, there was one receiver in the area, but he wasn't the closest one to the ball. That was very dangerous. That was Cameron Davis, by the way. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 15, pistol formation. The Tigers are going to go with the 43 defense. There's the snap, dropping back the pass. Garner steps up, winds, throws down the field. That is incomplete. It was through the hands of Nathaniel Adams. That was a sure first down and so much more. And another punting situation for the Jonesboro Cardinals. There's the snap. There's the punt. There's a wobbly punt. Might have got a fingertip on it by the Tigers. It bounces inside the 45, and it is down. The ball is down by Curtis Bowden. So 4 minutes, 36 remaining in the half. Monday's Mill, they will get the ball at their own 42-yard line.
Make sure you call out this 12 Oak Stadium and Hampton. That's where we at as well.
First down out of the shotgun. There's the snap. Springer looking downfield, rolling out, throws far side. That is incomplete. Looking for Corey Barnes. Scoreless game in Hampton, 12 Oak Stadium.
I want to remind everybody tonight is senior night here at 12 Oak Stadium for the Jonesboro Cardinals. I see the band lining up, future band members and past band members. They're going to do a little presentation at halftime.
Second down from the 42-yard line, pistol formation. There's the snap, is bobbled, and Grant gets the handoff, but he slips to his own doing. And that was an easy two-hand touch tackle for Jonesboro.
I mean, I think this field is wet because last night we had some of the similar problems and people's ball dropping. And, he just slipped down like he stepped in a pool of water.
Could have been a disaster because Springer bobbled the snap. It's going to be third down out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. 43 defense. There's the snap. Springer winds, throws the ball far sideline. That is caught, but by the Cardinals. That is an interception. That is the third turnover for Monday's Mill. That was Darius Young with the INT.
That was a nice catch by Darius Young. Went downfield. He was man-to-man with the receiver, and the ball was just a little long, and Darius just happened to be in the location to pick it off and to put the Cardinals in position to move the ball off here with 3 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the second quarter of play right here at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. Pistol. There's the snap. Gardner winds, throws the ball down the middle of the field. That is through the hands of a Tiger. Booker was the intended receiver. And that was Anthony Griffin, the one who almost made the catch for the Tigers, turning it over. But as Brandy once says, almost doesn't count. 3:45 remaining in the half. Ball's at the 21-yard line of Jonesboro. 3 wide receiver set. Pistol formation. 4 men up front for the Tigers. There's the snap. Springer throws down the field. That is incomplete. That's caught. I stand corrected. That was Gardner throwing to the far left side of the field. Catch made by Booker. So it's going to be third down in a few yards, about 4. Need to get the ball to the 31-yard line. Ball's at the 27. Pistol formation for Gardner. 3 wide receiver set. 3 to the near right. There's the snap. Rolling out to the right. Flag down. Gardner trying to turn the corner and throws it at the 20, and that is incomplete. Just inside the 35-yard line.
But there is a flag on the play.
That was Savon, the intended receiver. And the ball just went through his hands.
It's going to be a false start on the offense. I'm pretty sure that the Tigers are going to probably decline that. And they did decline. It's going to be 4th down for the Cardinals. Still 2 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the quarter. Gives the Tigers an opportunity to get the ball and get it downfield, at least for a field goal, not a touchdown. Took a lot of time on the clock.
Lobo back to receive the punt, or back to punt. Green is waiting for the punt. There's the snap. There is the punt. Low punt. Ball is down at about the 50. Bobble caught by Green by the 41-yard line, running near side. Steps out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Well, let's see what the Tigers can do with this one. They still got a little time on the clock, and they're starting right here at midfield. They only have about 49 yards to go to get in, maybe about 25 yards to go to get in field goal range.
2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. Monday's Mill representing Region 3, 5A. 5-4 overall, 3-3 in region play. They've scored 168 points overall, allowed 275. 115 scored in region play, allowed 173. It's going to be a first down and 10 at the 48-yard line. There's a snap out of the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Grant. Grant trying to turn the corner far side, cuts inside, and he is taken down after a gain of about 3 yards. Cameron Leonard, among others, on the rushing tackle. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the half. Ball at the 46. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Springer throws near side to Green. That's complete at the 40. And Booker tries to bring down the ball carrier, Green, as well as Dunn. And it's going to be third down and short coming up.
I mean, these guys only have about a minute and a half left to go in the first half of play right here. I mean, I think the Tigers have to get the ball down the field. I mean, you probably got two, maybe three plays left in this game. Let's get in field goal range.
Out of the shotgun, ball's at the near hash. There's a snap, handoff to Grant. Grant goes nowhere. He is down in the backfield. By McKinley and by Rivas, among others.
I'll tell you what, play like that tells me the Tigers are ready to take it in for the halftime. Both teams, still no score by both teams. I think these guys are going to take it in, refresh, and talk it over with the coaches and come back out. Hopefully we have a better second half of football here at 12 Oak Stadium.
Well, if you are a fan of defense, this is your kind of game. This is the first game Dennis and I have done where there's no score. There's the snap, there's the punt, wobbly punt. Punt bounces at the 20 and the 15, rolls to the 10, and the ball stops at about the 8-yard line.
37 seconds on the clock. I'm assuming they'll probably go to victory formation. Well, maybe not victory formation. They'll down the ball and go into halftime because not a lot of time on the clock, especially when you're starting deep in your own territory.
As the rest of the offense for Jonesboro makes their way onto the field in this scoreless first half of play. Jonesboro have 2 timeouts remaining. Monday's Mill have 1. Pistol formation. Ball at the 7. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff that goes nowhere. In fact, Savon, he gets pushed backwards. Nicholas Hackett with the tackle, initial contact, among others, driving Savon back.
That was a dangerous play, running the ball outside. I mean, you got to run it straight up the field because you don't want to risk a chance of getting into the end zone and getting the safety. It looks like the guy's going to call it quits on this one.
Yep, 5 seconds remaining. And the teams are heading to the locker room. Well, a lot of people may say that this is a boring game. I disagree with that. Defense wins championships, as they say. We have reached a half of a scoreless ball game between Jonesboro and Monday's Mill. We'll step aside after this at 12 Oak Stadium.
Well, let me say this before we jump out into the commercial break. from what I saw in the first half there, neither team got in the red zone, and not a lot of excitement as far as the offense goes. Like you said earlier, the defense did a really good job. A lot of penalties as well in this ball game. But we expect the second half ball. Hope both teams will shake off the rust and go out there and put some points on the board. Nobody really wants to come out and watch a ball game when nobody scores. And I don't think it'll be that way when it's all over. But we just got the second half. We'll find out then.
6 punts for Jonesboro. That is how Jonesboro's possessions have concluded. 3 punts for Monday's Mill, 2 turnovers on down, and a interception. That's your first half, folks.
Okay, guys, we're going to step away for a minute. We're going to step away for the halftime. We'll be right back. I was expecting a special guest to come up and talk to us about the senior night. I just want to remind you about it again before I walk over myself. This is senior night here at 12 Oak Stadium for Jonesboro. Right now, the band members and cheerleaders or whatever, they're going to be lining up at the 50-yard line and coming across. So you'll have to see this on the video. We probably won't call the names. I was expecting for the announcer to come over, if not before or after they have announced the seniors, so you guys can get an understanding who the seniors are tonight. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for the halftime show here at the Mic is Hot. You're live on Score 58. Tell your friends to kick in. Right now, this game is 0-0. A lot of football left tonight, okay? I'm Dennis Thomas, Anthony Hart, your play-by-play announcer tonight, and we'll see you after halftime.
The marching band will be hosting the Battle of Bands at the High Center. The marching band will host local high school bands, Rickers, Coffee, Captain Hampton, and First Coast in Jacksonville, Florida. Again, Saturday, September 30th at 1:30 p.m.
One more. Can you get a picture of both of us? All right, take one right over here, right this way. Huh? I want to just run these on both teams. Scores. That's it. That's it. I might say something else about the game, but I'm not going to say anything basically about this is the only thing I'm going to read off. And it might take, like I said, I'll do that on a timeout, and I'll let you know when I'm going to do it. Like maybe the next timeout. Huh? What's the only thing I got written down? I mean, I might talk about some stuff. Appreciate it. Stand right over here and shoot back this way. Yeah. Got it. Okay. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm a big boy, man. You know how big he is till you look at yourself. Huh? Huh? You want a flash on? Did it flash? All right. You want to recap? You want to recap? Recap the first half for the game to kick off. You got recap information? You got to do it again at the third quarter for people that join in. You got to let them know what, again, where we at, stadium, team, game, how the first half went, and stuff like that. I don't wait till the kickoff to do it. You got but a minute. You ready?
Halftime in Hampton, Georgia. Scoreless ball game between the Jonesboro Cardinals and the Mundy's Mill Tigers. He is Dennis Thomas. I am Anthony Harp. We literally got ourselves a scoreless game. So I hope that you are a defensive kind of guy. I don't know why scoring is so popular the way that it is, but when scoring happens too much, all of a sudden it's a problem. But anyway, Jonesboro, they had 6 possessions total. All resulted in punts. Mundy's Mill, first 2 possessions, punts. Second 2 possessions, or third and fourth, turned the ball over on downs. Then another punt. Then a interception, then a punt. So that's the players return to the field. We will get Dennis back in so he can give us his first half analysis and what to expect in the second half. Jonesboro, they will get the ball to start off the second half of the game, and it is a kick caught at the 20. Ball bobbled, gets stuck all the way back to the 15-yard line. Boy, that could have ended very badly for Jonesboro, as the punt was
I love it.
Returned by Rainey, and now we bring in Dennis. Your thoughts to the first half?
I mean, I love it. I'm just looking at the last play of the game. I mean, that play, that is a picture perfect tackle. I mean, he put his arms around him, hit him right in the chest area, picked him up off the ground. Look at the replay on that one, guys. If you watch it on Score 58, it is awesome. And I'm looking for a lot more in the second half of play right here at 12 Oak Stadium. We didn't have a whole lot. Like I said, it was a big defensive battle back and forth. Let's go.
First down and 10 is going to be a handoff running up the middle. It's Savon, crosses the 20 down to about the 22, and I stand corrected. That was Denzel Paxton, who almost blew the shutout we got going here between these two teams.
I mean, awesome football. I feel a little better now. I think I'm going to talk a little more the second half than I did the first half, but a little technical difficulty going on, trying to get everything together. So it's your show.
Second down and 4. There's the snap out of the pistol. It's Savon running to the far left, turning the corner. Picks up about a yard, if that. It's going to be third down and about 4 coming up. Third down, out of the pistol. There's a snap. It's going to be handled to Savant, trying to turn a corner. He gets to the 30. First down, 35. And that's going to be a first down, moving the sticks. Philip Gillis, among others, on the rush for the takedown.
I just want to remind everybody that we are at 12 Oak Stadium here in Hampton, Georgia. There's the Jonesboro Cardinals taking on the Mundy's Mill Tigers right here. 2 Clayton County schools in Hampton, Georgia.
It's going to be first down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. There's the snap. Hand up to Savant, trying to turn the corner, trying to stiff arm. Gets to about the 36. He's rode down at the 35-yard line. Sherman Franklin was with the tackle.
Cardinal defense is making progress, moving the ball downfield, picking up first downs. It's a great job on the Cardinals offense.
And got some form of debris on the field, grabbed by Gardner, and takes it all the way back to the 25-yard line. There's a snap out of the pitch. It's going to be Savon running up the middle, crossing the 35, and will not get much going there. Demetrius Johnson, among others, for the rush back there. Looking at the Jonesboro Cardinals, they are ranked 211th in the state. Ranked number 1 overall in the state is Colquitt County out of Norman Park. State division, the Cardinals are ranked 30th. Ranked number 1 is Warner Robins. 3rd down and 7 out of the pistol formation. There's the snap. Gardner, all kinds of time in the pocket, rolling out, backpedaling, stepping up, doing his dance, trying to turn the corner near side, gets to the 30, 35, fakes, pumps, gets to the 40, and he finally goes down out of bounds by maybe the defensive back, and that is well short of a fourth down, and more punting continues in this game.
I guess we have to credit that one to the defense of the Mundy Tigers, because he had all kind of time. He's scrambling in the backfield, looking downfield, couldn't find an open receiver, had no choice but to run the ball, but a little short. It's going to leave him short, 4th down. So, like I said, the Cardinals will have to punt.
Anthony Lobo has been a busy man this evening. There's the snap. There's the punt. Nice punt. Ball sails in over end. Ball lands inside the 35. Ball is picked up by Green, trying to elude a defender and cannot do so. Beg pardon, that's Anthony Griffin. He gets wrestled down inside the 30-yard line.
For you guys that's joining the broadcast right about now, there's still no score right here at 12 Oak Stadium at 8 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Neither Tiger, neither Cardinal has put points on the board. The way Anthony said, this has been a defensive battle tonight.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10, 8:34 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ball inside the 30 at the 28. Empty backfield out of the shotgun as Springer has a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Green, and he slips yet again, crossing the 25. That's the 2nd time he slipped by his own doing this evening.
You know, Anthony, also it looks like it's in that same area. If I'm not mistaken, last night we were in the same area when we had a couple of slips and fumbles right around between the 20 and 30-yard line on the field.
So the ball goes back to the line of scrimmage. That's the only good news out of that play. 2nd down and 10 from the 28. There's the shotgun. Quick throw, far side, complete in the flat, turns upfield, crossing the 30, and moves the ball forward down the field. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 6 coming up. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 6 from the 32. We have whistles. We have flags. Somebody moved.
On the offense out.
False start against the Tigers. Only 4 penalties called in the first half. That's the least amount of penalties of a ball game that Dennis and I have seen all season. By the way, that is Monday's Meals' 4th penalty in this game, just in case you want to keep count at home. So now it's 3rd down and 11 out of shotgun. Springer drops back, winds, throws the ball down the field. That will be caught. That is caught down the far right sideline.
Nice pass by Springer. He throws it up, has a receiver wide open, which picks up a 1st down and moves him into Cardinal territory.
That was one-on-one coverage. The intended receiver was Anton Green. That's the first explosive play on offense we've seen this evening. Shotgun formation at the 40 are the Tigers in Jonesboro territory. There's a snap. Rolling near side, gets to the 40, lowers the shoulder and turns the legs, and he is tackled Springer between the numbers and the hash marks near left in front of us. Monday's Mill last week against Banneker. 5 for 7 was Springer for 53 yards and an interception. 41 carries for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns. All-purpose yards were 350. Second down and 8. Ball at the 38-yard line. There's a snap. Handoff to Grant. Grant running along the near left hash mark, and he goes nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Total yards, 231. 63 tackles. 40 of them solo, 23 assists, 2 sacks, a loss for 11 yards, 9 hurries, 2 interceptions for 80 yards, 4 punts for 67 yards inside the 20-yard line twice.
5 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter of play as the Mundy's Mill Tigers continue to move the ball inside of the Cardinal territory.
It's going to be second down and 8. Ball at the 38-yard line, near left hash mark towards us out of the shotgun. And Springer throws it in a flat to Grant, loses the ball, picks up the ball inside beyond the 40, and he is down in the backfield. He was taken down by Jermaine Ying.
I mean, Jermaine came like he was shot out of a cannon. Went there, I mean, just laid. What's the term for that?
Excuse me, Jermaine Young, and he got...
Laid him out.
So another punting situation as we approach the 5-minute mark. There's the snap. There's the punt. Fair catch made by Gill, and he makes the fair catch at the 21-yard line. So another possession for the second possession for Jonesboro, with 4 minutes, 51 seconds to go.
Georgia Media Network, a nonprofit corporation in conjunction with Thomas Photography and The Mic is Hot, is offering free classes to students and seniors on how to start your own podcast or how to become a professional photographer. For more information on Georgia Media Network services coming to your school or organization, please contact Georgia Media Network at gmail.com or call 678-900-9840. Get your future started today.
Welcome back, and while the commercial was running, Gardner to Brooker, a huge play over the middle, crossing the 40-yard line. The ball is at midfield. That's probably the biggest play on offense for Jonesboro up to this point. Off the first pitch and catch of their second possession, that's the first down. Ball at the 42-yard line.
If a commercial's coming to the Play Store, you need to go ahead and talk, and I'll cut the commercial.
First down out of the pistol. Rolling out is Green. Sidearm action. That is incomplete. Marquise Dunn was the intended receiver as Cameron Davis was on the coverage.
I mean, that ball hit Cameron in the arm. If he was looking, he would have his eyes focused in on the receiver. But if he would have been looking, he'd have picked that one off and walked into the end zone.
Gardner with the sidearm action. That's the second time we done seen that this evening. So second down and 10. Ball at the 42. There's a snap out of the pistol. It's going to be handoff to Savon. Savon gets to the 45. We got a flag on the field. He's tackled just inside the far left hash. Let's see what the flag is. Face mask against Monday's Mill.
It's going to be a nice 15-yard penalty against the Tigers. I think that's it's going to help the Cardinals out.
Scoreless ball game at 12 Oak Stadium, Hampton, Georgia, between Mundy's Mill Tigers and the Jonesboro Cardinals. He's Dennis Thomas. I'm Anthony Harp. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to play. Ball is at the 49-yard line of Mundy's Mill. So the Cardinals, they're in the Tigers' territory. Pistol formation. Four wide receiver set, three to the near right towards us. There's the snap. Hand up to Savon. Savon turning the corner, getting to the 50 and does not gain much. Ball is down at about the 47-yard line. And the crowd does not like where that ball was spotted at. But the Cardinals, they get a first down, and we got a timeout. Looks like it's against Mundy's Mill. Yes, Mundy's Mill, they burned their first timeout of the evening in a scoreless ball game.
Looks like we got a cheerleader battle going on downstairs. Well, we got time on the field. I want to update you guys and let you know how the Tigers got where they are right now. Going back to the beginning of the season, they started off with Lovejoy, and they lost that first ball game 38-7 against Lovejoy. The second game was at Pebblebrook, which the Tigers lost again 40-13. The next game was against Mount Zion, where they lost again 34-24. Woodward Academy 45-13. Tri-Cities 27-0. Drew High School 16-0. Forest Park 51-26. Nice win. And Creekside was 56-7. See here. And the last ball game they played was Banneker. They won that game 28-13, and of course we're here this weekend. That's a cheerleader battle that you hear that they're talking about. The band and cheerleaders are going back and forth. So
no, it's cheerleaders against cheerleaders. If it's a band battle, that's Jonesboro all day.
Right.
But it's first down and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line. And waiting to get the ball going. Head referee is making his way towards the line of scrimmage between the quarterback and the line.
As the clock continues to count down with 4 minutes and 45 seconds in the third quarter.
Whoa. All right, so much happened there. The band decides to play a note. We have movement up front, and it's going to be against Jonesboro. That was bad.
I mean, I guess who do you blame on that? The Jonesboro Cardinals jumped when the Jonesboro band played. So, I mean, you can't throw a flag on the band.
Yeah, but that can cost their team a penalty.
Yeah.
If they don't function accordingly. So now it's first down and 15 from the 47. There's this snap. Play fake. Gardner all kinds of time. Throws near side. That's complete. Turns at the 45, stumbling his way to the 40, and down he goes.
That's a nice catch by Adams. We're getting close to a first down. Still short.
That was Adams with the catch and Navy with the tackle. So that's going to be, well, that's second down and 1. Looked like that was the first down. All right, well, it's second down and 1. Ball at 48 of the Tigers. Pistol formation. Hand off to Savon. That's a first down inside the 40, down to about the 36-yard line. So that's the first down for the Cardinals. The Cardinals, they are ranked 3rd in Region 5A. Woodward Academy is ranked 1. In Class 5A, they're ranked 14. Decatur is ranked number 1. First down and 10. Ball at the 38-yard line. Pistol formation. There's the snap. Play fake. Gardner throws over the middle. That is complete. and down he goes inside the 30-yard line. It was tag team tackling by Adams. Again, back-to-back snaps results in a catch by Adams, and that moves the ball down the field inside the 30-yard line. And the Cardinals, they are on the move. Second down and 1 out of the pistol. Approaching 2 minutes. There's the snap. Savant in the backfield, and he goes nowhere. That was Jackson with the tackle. Region in games in Region 3, 5A from last week. Drew all over Forest Park, 36-7. Woodward Academy, 27-7. Excuse me, 28-7. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 27-yard line. We have whistles and we have a timeout. That is Jonesboro. They burned their second timeout. They burned their first timeout. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining in the game.
Hey, who did I give? Jonesboro or Mundy's Mill? What team did I call out? Just a minute ago, what team did I call out? Jonesboro or Mundy's Mill? Okay. All right, guys, giving you an update and on how Jonesboro did this season. They started off the season against Mount Zion. They beat Mount Zion 16-8. Second game was Eagles Landing, where they won again 19-0. Banneker High School, they beat them 7-6. Forest Park, of course, the Cardinals won again 59-0. They played Tri-Cities, beat them 24-20. Drew High School 23-0. They lost to Woodward Academy 18-13, and they lost to Creekside 21-12. Of course, they're playing Mundy's Mill tonight, and they have an upcoming game. They'll play against the 27th. They'll play Griffin in Griffin, the last game of the season. This is the Mundy's Mill last ball game.
Jonesboro is in the playoffs. We're back. 3rd and 2. It's going to be a handoff. That is a first down and some inside the 20 to 15. Taking tacklers with them down inside the 10-yard line. That was the linebacker slash running back, Curtis Bowden, taken down by Navy, among others.
Flag on the play.
That was a goal line play beyond the goal line.
All that good running going the waste. There's a flag on the play, and it was against the Cardinals.
A minute 26 in the 3rd. We're still scoreless.
I think the coach at Jonesboro really didn't like that, so the head coach, referee walks over to give him some understanding on what happened. I think it was a holding on that play, backs him up. That was the first time I was going to say that either team has got in the red zone tonight, and we were looking for big things to happen. But it's still not over. You're going to move them back close to their own 35-yard line. And the coaches are still talking.
So while
that was the linebacker, like you said, he came in the ball game running. We haven't seen him all ball game. That was great. He came in, but I'm
linebacker slash running back.
Yeah.
Most of his duties have been on the defensive side of the ball, as Tim Floyd, head coach of the Cardinals, still having a discussion with the head referee, as both sides are towards their respective sidelines. Now the Cardinals are making their way back to the field. The Tigers, they're making their way back to the field.
I'm pretty sure we'll see more running from him tonight. But a run like that, I'm sure we'll see more in before this quarter's over.
And they're going to redo 3rd down and 7. Goal line formation. Direct handoff is Bowden again. He's trying to turn a corner, lunges, and gets to the 31-yard line. tackled on the numbers near right towards us.
As the clock continues to run here in the third quarter, just about to run out, less than a minute left.
It's going to be 4th down and 6. Goal line again. Bowden makes the clap. He makes the clap, and the Tigers flinched, and that's a flag. So what was 4th down and 6 will now be 4th down and 1.
Wow, that was a great call by the head coach for the Cardinals.
All Bowden did was just clap his hands.
Did the official just say first down? They said first down. I'm looking at the head official. He pointing downfield. The coaches, the Cardinals are talking to the head of the line judgment.
Well, from the scoreboard, it said 4th and 6. So apparently that was enough for a first down. A lot of
maybe the field,
weird stuff has happened in this game
maybe the
this
field is off a
evening.
little bit. Maybe we can't see from up here. You know, you never know.
Timeout called Monday's Meal. They burned their second timeout in the second half. They have one left.
Coach Dwayne Davis, he just can't take that. I mean, somebody got to tell him something. So he called timeout, and matter of fact, he's talking to the line judge, trying to get some understanding when the ball. How can the ball be 6 yards away and get a first down on the next play? I can understand that. I mean, but here comes the head official just walking over to give him some type of explanation.
I think an explanation is needed with 32 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So as for the Cardinals, they're under head coach Tim Floyd in his 12th season. Overall, 69 and 57. That's the most wins and longest tenure in school history. One of 4 coaches with a plus 500 record. One of 2 coaches who won the region for the school back in 2015. W.J. Doc Kersey back in 1949 won the other one. 3 shutout wins this season for the Cardinals. Last playoff game was on the November the 15th last year. They lost to Warner Robins 28-7. As both teams return onto the field,
The officials are still talking with the coach on the sideline of the Tigers. Dwayne Davis, he's not happy with what happened yet, and I can understand why. Like I say, from my angle, sitting up in the booth, it did not look like a first down. I mean, but again, we don't know. I mean, but like I said.
all right, well, don't know if Davis is happy with an explanation, but he got one, and we will resume play. It is now 1st and 10, which, from our vantage point, we thought it was going to be 4th and 1. But out of the pistol formation, there's the snap. Throwing the ball down the field, wide open, caught inside the 10, turns upfield, 5, goal line, touchdown, Jonesboro Cardinals. Gardner to Adams on the pitch and catch.
The Cardinals hit pay dirt. First score of the ball game. I mean, it's about time. You got less than 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter. That's the first score, and possibly could be the only score at the rate we've been going in this ball game tonight.
After all of that, Tigers, they give up the touchdown. There's a snap, false start. Had 2 defenders on the corners for Monday's Meal that jumped early. And we are going to repunt as the ball makes its way back to the line of scrimmage.
don't think they moved him. I don't know what happened to that play, but it's going to be at the same spot, same 2.5-yard line.
Well, they're going to re-kick. And the Tigers, they moved offsides again.
I think they're going to decline this one and count the extra point.
This has been a very stressful drive defensively for Monday's Mill Tigers.
Because the punt was good. I mean, the kick was good. Are they going to kick it again?
Yep.
I would think the offense had a chance to decline the penalty because they made the kick.
No, well, they're going to kick it again, this time at the 1-yard line. Third time's the charm, as they say. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good. So 24 seconds remaining at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton. Jonesboro Cardinals 7, Monday's Mill Tigers 0.
Pay dirt. I tell you what, it's good to see some scores on the board.
They're set, ready to receive the kick. Cardinals are bunched up at the 40-yard line together, so that's in violation of social distance. A lot of sense of humor. Hopefully nobody takes that the wrong way. And now the Cardinals, they will spread out. Lobo has been a busy man this evening with the punt and recently the PAT. He runs, swings the right leg in the air, and the ball is caught inside the 15, gets to the 20. That's Jalen Grant, who gets down to the 25-yard line, and that is where Monday's Mill will take over with 17 seconds left in the third quarter. To run out the clock, one would think that a running play would be in order. First down and 10 at the 25. Out of the shotgun. Springer winds, throws the ball down the field. Has screen at the 50. Eluding defender at the 40. Turns upfield inside the 35. Green with the catch. Darius Young with the tackle. The clock stops at 8 seconds, but that might be the final play of the third quarter.
That was a great play by the Monday's Mill Tigers, throwing the ball down the field with only 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So I think we got an exciting fourth quarter coming up right here as we run out of time.
The horn sounds at the end of 3 from Hampton, Georgia, 12 Oak Stadium. Jonesboro has 7. The Tigers, they have 0. However, Monday's Mill, they are on the drive. We'll step aside after this.
Would you like to start your own podcast or become a professional photographer? Just have your school or organization contact.
Do a couple commercials,
Georgia
come back
Media
into the
Network
fourth quarter
Services,
on
a
Georgia
nonprofit
Media Network
corporation
Services,
to
and
get
also
started.
Thomas
For
Photography.
more information,
Coming back in the
contact
fourth
us
quarter
at
and
Georgia
update
Media
everybody
Network
on the teams.
at gmail.com or call 678-900-9840. Call and get your career started today.
As the ball moves to the other side of the field, the left side of the field from our vantage point, Georgia Media Network Services, a nonprofit corporation, in conjunction with Thomas Photography and The Mic is Hot, is offering free classes to students and seniors on how to start your own podcast or how to become a professional photographer. For more information about Georgia Media Network Service, reach out to Georgia Media Network Services at gmail.com. And we are back. The final 12 minutes, at least in regulation, is first down and 10. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff to Grant. Grant trying to turn the corner near side, crosses the 30 and down at the 29-yard line as Curtis Bowden takes down Jalen Grant.
And we got a Cardinal down on the field.
Have a player down. It is a Cardinal between the hash marks and the numbers near right towards us.
Well, partner, while we're players down right now, just going to update people a little bit. We are in, remind everybody, we at 12 Oak Stadium here in Hampton, Georgia. These are Clayton County schools. Jonesboro Cardinals against the Mundy's Mill Tigers battle. Going to be the last ball game of the season for Mundy's Mill. Like you said earlier, that the Jonesboro Cardinals will be going on to the playoff next week. Don't have the team right now who they're going to play, but Jonesboro has a pretty good record. I think they're 6 and coming into this ball game. You see here. Coming into the ball game, they were 6-2. So it looks like they might be a first or second round. Just don't have that exact information. I want to remind everybody, most of our information we're getting here tonight and we're giving to you guys are coming from Max Prep Sports, in which the coaches normally is the one to go on Max Prep Sports and update the information. Sometimes we get information from the coaches, but sometimes it's hard when they got games in the middle of the week. So our information, we're getting it from Max Prep Sports. Or we're wrong, we apologize, but we're actually going to the source that most people go to get information on the players. Beautiful, cool night here. Partner, you got a temperature? I know you normally stay up on the temperature.
It's in the mid-50s to answer your question, and that's Nathaniel Adams, who walks off the field on his own power. That's good news. Adams is the one who made the touchdown pass moments ago in the late third quarter.
I want to remind you guys also, tonight is senior night for the Jonesboro Cardinals. I mean, this is a beautiful program at halftime. All the seniors came across the field and was introduced. Last night, we were here at the same stadium which Lovejoy had their senior night. Nice crowd at Jonesboro as well. For you guys at home that are tweeting, keep it up. We're watching.
There's the snap. All kinds of trickery. Caught in the backfield at the 25-30, and he steps out of bounds.
Why do you step out of bounds? Keep running, man. You're down at the 15-yard line, and I hate to see a player just step out of bounds. He could have cut back in the middle and put, excuse me, could have walked into the end zone.
That was Khalil White on a play that had trickery and unusual written all over it. And it's a late flag that came on the field against Mundy's Mill Tigers.
Every time the Tigers get in the red zone, there's a penalty flag that comes out. They do something to get moved back. I mean, I don't know. This is the kind of stuff you got to, I think it's called discipline stuff. The coaches got to work with players on to make sure that you can't hurt your team. You know, you're holding and jumping off sides like that. That hurts the whole team, and that moves you guys back, especially when you got inside the red zone. Now you're all the way back close to your opponent's 40-yard line.
Ball's at the 39-yard line. It's going to be second down and now 17. Springer out of the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Barnes. Barnes gets to the 30, the 25, and he is taken down by Devon Rainey inside the 30. That should be enough for a first down, and it is, as the chain gang moves closer to the end zone.
That was a nice run by the Tigers after that long 15-yard penalty.
First down to 10. It's handoff. Barnes again. Barnes at the 20, and he goes nowhere.
Yeah, you picked up a couple yards on that one. I mean, with 10 minutes and 14 seconds, you guys got to the Tigers have to get in the end zone on this possession, if not the next, to try to stay in this ballgame. Because right now, the Cardinals are leading 7-0.
Approaching the 10-minute mark is second down and 8 from the 19. Snap, throws to Grant, far side. Grant inside the 20, and he goes nowhere. Curtis Bowden was in on that tackle, as well as Darius Young. No gain on the plays. Third down.
I got to give it to the Cardinals defense. I mean, those guys are swarming, man. That ball was thrown across the field, and that defense, you had 3 or 4 players there before he can get across the line of scrimmage. Great job on the Cardinals defense.
Third down and 18. Ball is at the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation is Springer. There's the snap. He's rolling out near side right. Throws. Caught by Green at the 20, and he runs into a wall of Cardinals, and he gets pushed back.
I mean, that's just player discipline right there. Green took the ball. It was a flag. Somebody must have said something this time. Here we go again. I'm hoping it's not against the Tigers, because they finally get inside of the red zone, and let's see what happens.
That was Taj Weldon, among others, on the strong defensive play. Let's see what the flag is.
Head official is talking to one of the Tigers. Unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to be on the Tigers. They're going to back them up again. I mean, like I said before, these guys tonight is just not – they're doing something wrong, because they're continuing to penalize. Every time they get to the red zone, they're going in the wrong direction. It's going to be 4th down now and long for the Tigers.
That is the 7th penalty for the Tigers in the second half.
Even though you got about 20 yards to go for a first down, you're still close to the 30-yard line of the Cardinals, so it's too close to punt. So, of course, you know they're going to go for it on this down.
It is 4th down. Springer is out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set. 2 to the far left, 1 to the near right. There's the snap on 4th down. Wines throws the ball down the field. Green near side. He caught it! Touchdown!
Awesome.
Tigers!
Catch. What a catch. I mean, I can't believe it. This guy was a diving catch. That's a college play for show. Let's see that on the replay, guys. You don't have a replay, but we can actually go back and take a look at that again. I mean, he threw it out there. It was right on the fingertips. You couldn't have thrown it in the batter, put it in the end zone on 4th down and 20-something yards. The Tigers score.
Anton Green. He won the one-on-one matchup against Kamari Pugh. The snap, the hold, the kick won't happen. Whistles were blown. Somebody moved.
False start.
Against the Tigers. What else is new?
I mean, the Tigers need this extra point to tie the ball game. You got 8 minutes and 29 seconds. Who says they're going to get in the red zone or get in the end zone again? But if you don't make this kick, you put yourself in a bad position in this ball game, which has been a scoreless ball game most of the ball game.
Let's try this again. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is wobbly. The kick wasn't pretty, but it split the sticks. And with 8 minutes, 29 seconds in Hampton, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Awesome. This is what I've been waiting on the whole ball game, to see some touchdowns, some teams put some points on the board. I mean, it's spectacular plays by both teams to get the ball into the end zone. I mean, we got, 8 minutes left, 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter of play. What are we going to see? I mean, that extra point was detrimental for the Tigers, because now we got a tie ball game, and it looks like to me, I'm going to just estimate and say the next team that scores are probably going to win this ball game.
as the band goes old school with the tunes, waiting for Jonesboro to make their way back onto the field. Let's keep in mind the the Cardinals, they got a game next week at Griffin, a high school football program that is well known in the state for sending players into the National Football League, as the ball sails end over end inside the 25 and running east and west instead of running north. And that is where the ball will be, at the 23-yard line with 8:24 remaining in the game.
After that touchdown, it seemed like it gave the Tigers a little bit of spike in that. I mean, they came down the field, and, I mean, they pretty much stopped him in his track. Kept him. I don't think he picked up any yards on that return.
So the ball's at the 23-yard line. First down. Gardner out of the shotgun. Handoff. Gets to the 20, 25. Tackled to the far right between the numbers and the hash. That was Tyrese Williams with the carry. As the Cardinals are preparing themselves for the playoffs, their last playoff win was 5 years ago today against Carrollton, 14-10. Second down and 5. Ball at the 29-yard line. Gardner out of the pistol. There's the snap. Gardner dropping back to pass. Throws near side. Caught and hit immediately. Hit immediately by Demetrius Johnson.
A nice picture perfect by Johnson. He stepped up, and as soon as the ball was caught, Johnson was right there to plant.
That was Devon Rainey with the catch.
To plant Devon right there. It's going to be third down and long for the Cardinals.
Under Tim Floyd, playoff record 2-6. 75 seasons in Jonesboro existence. It's going to be a handoff, play fake, throws over the middle. That is complete to Booker. Makes his first catch of the quarter. Gets to the 45, 40, at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jonesboro Cardinals. Booker outrunning everybody on the field.
Looks like a 65-yard run. Booker broke 2 tackles after he left the line of scrimmage, and after that they tried to catch him. It was just lights out. Jonesboro Tigers on their senior night, they're not going to leave this stadium without a win on the last game of the season. Outstanding play by the Cardinals.
Yeah, my timing was off on the note that I was trying to read as Lobo gets set for the PAT. Snap, the hold, the kick is good. 14-7 is our score with 6:57 remaining in the game.
Guys, tell your friend that the game is, the mic is hot right now, and Score 58 has it for you live on YouTube. So call your friend and say, listen, we got a ball game here tonight, guys. 2 scores within 2 minutes. I tell you, 14, Jonesboro lead 14-7, and I don't. It's not over. It's not over, folks.
Jonesboro is trying to get their 294th win in school history coming into tonight's game. That's lifetime in a span of 75 years. They've lost 454 games. Game ended in a tie 9 times.
This is what I've been waiting all day, Hart. I've been waiting on this game. I mean, the first half of the game was slow, a lot of penalties, defensive battle. This is what I like to see, big plays. I mean, this guy he just broke off 70 yards down the field. Awesome. This next 6 minutes and 57 seconds is going to be big. Remind you folks, we are at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. This is Clayton County Schools. Jonesboro Cardinals are taking on the Mundy's Mill Tigers right here live.
Lobo running, swings the right leg in the air, backpedaling at the 10, 15, 20, and that is that on that. Weldon stuffing Antonio Green, who pats Walden on the head, on the helmet rather, showing good sportsmanship. We got ourselves a tight ball game down the stretch, folks.
I mean, that's how you do it. You put the man, you plant him in the ground, and you reach down and pick him up, help him up off the ground, you know. That's good sportsmanship after you've done your job. Let's see what the Tigers are going to do. 6 minutes and 51 seconds left, guys.
First down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Springer out of the shotgun with Grant beside him. Is going to be a handoff, and that handoff went absolutely nowhere. As Damian Wilson, he's been a busy big man this evening in the trenches.
I mean, the Tigers are the Cardinals are fired up, man. These guys are coming in, and they hitting people, man. I guess one good thing about when you got your band here, I mean, when you make a big play like that, the band's in the background, and, you know, it's just a great night, especially on your senior night. These seniors will never play another high school game. Well, I'll take that back. They got the playoffs.
Jonesboro will Monday's Mill, now that's another story.
Yeah, that's the last home game.
Second and 10, quick throw in the flat is low, caught at the 20, and that is that. Pitch and catch in the flat that went nowhere.
The Cardinal defense is pushing the Tigers backwards. Tigers, they haven't picked up a first down yet. With third down and long, the clock is not on their side. They need to get the ball down the field and get it down the field fast.
As Chris Gamble was in on the first two plays as running back, and now we see Grant back on the field as the Tigers are trying to get themselves in position. It's going to be third down and 13 from the 21. Springer out of the shotgun. There's the snap. Throws downfield. That is caught by Grant at the 25. Dirty walloped.
Ooh, wow. What a hit.
Wallop.
What a hit. I mean, he stopped him in his tracks at the 30-yard line. He came across. Nice catch coming across the middle, but he met Wallop, and he just laid him down.
Cameron Leonard introduced himself to Jalen Grant.
Good job, Mr. Leonard. And stopped him short of a first down, so the Tigers are going to have fourth down in about 3 or 4.
4th and 4.
And they're going to punt it. I don't know if I would punt it with less than 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, will they punt? There's the clap, snap. There's the punt. McGill back, waist, fair catch. Catches it inside the 45-yard line.
Again, I think for me, I know even though you were probably at your own 30-yard line, you only got 5 minutes on the clock. I mean, would you get a Cardinals an opportunity to get the ball back and drive down the clock a little bit longer? So if the Cardinals get a first down, maybe 2 first down, this game's over.
Jonesboro established back in 1891. Their current principal is Felicia Brown. The school won the National High School Mock Trial Championship in 2007 and again in 2008. First down at 10, 43-yard line. Gardner in the pistol. 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the far right as the Cardinals are moving from right to left on your radio dial. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the 40, trying to turn the corner, gets to the 45, lowers his shoulder. There's a flag down on the field as Shaquem Rusham trying to make something. He got tackled just outside the numbers to the far right. Let's see what the penalty is. It's going to be a holding on Jonesboro. That is only their second penalty in the second half.
Well, that really doesn't hurt the Jonesboro Cardinals. The good thing about it is they got a holding call, but the clock is continue to run. With 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, it's going to back them up about 15 yards. So they're going to have, looks like 25 yards to get a first down.
And the Tigers, they only have 2 timeouts remaining, and they are down a touchdown.
Clock 4:35 and counting.
So it's now first down and 20. Handoff. And it's going to be Rusham spinning, getting to the 30, taking down at about the 33-yard line. Not much happening there.
Yeah, still
as
close.
Jackson, among others, on the tackle.
Yeah, still looks like the Cardinals got about 20 yards. on this drive. They need to pick up a first down. They want to keep that clock running. If not, they're going to turn it back over to the Tigers, and the Tigers have probably less than 4 minutes in this game to try to come back, being down by a touchdown.
It is second down and forever for the Cardinals. Pistol formation, ball at the 32-yard line. There's the snap. Handoff to Gamble. Nope. Gardner would keep it, rolls out, throws down the field. That is caught at the 40, stumbles. Wow. Stumbling catch made.
I tell you, that was a great catch. I mean, he caught that ball, and I think he was surprised he caught it, and he just kind of slipped. He didn't get tackled or touched. He just slipped down.
That was Anton Green, who made a pitch and catch himself moments ago. McGill, who has been carrying the load in the punt return duties, making the catch. And now the Cardinals are in the Tiger side of the field, moving as we approach the 3-minute mark remaining in this game.
And the Cardinals did exactly what they needed to do, was pick up a first down at 4th and long as the clock continues to run.
The Tigers had 4th down and 20+ and scored a touchdown. They may not go to the playoffs, but that might have been the play of the game, as we have ourselves a timeout on the field, and Jonesboro burns their second timeout. So both teams have one timeout remaining with 2:55 remaining in this ball game.
Well, that was a great play again. Let's go back and recap that last play all the way down the field. I mean, you had 20+ yards to get a first down, and they went for it. They slung it downfield and had an open receiver, and other than slipping down, he probably could have walked in the end zone on that one. And that's gonna, like you said earlier, that might be the dagger for the Tigers. The Cardinals will continue to run plays. Now they can keep it on the ground and just continue to run as the clock will continue to run down. You got less than about 3 minutes left on the clock as the Cardinals lead this ball game right now, 14-7 over the Tigers. We'll recap some of the games coming up this weekend. Like I said, next week is playoffs start here in the state of Georgia. The Cardinals are playing tonight. They'll be playing next week. Well, actually, they'll be in Griffin next week, correct? It's not the Players, it's a regular season game. But the Lovejoy Wildcats from this area, they'll be moving to Valdosta for their first round of the playoffs.
First down and 10 at the 33-yard line of the Tigers. Pistol formation is Gardner. It's going to be a handoff to Russian. He gets to the 35, lowers his shoulder, turns the legs, and down he goes. Russian handling business with the rushing. And I won't be surprised if the ball is in the hands of Russian for the rest of the game, as he was tackled to the near left side of the field towards us.
Tigers need a big play right now. They need to strip the ball, and they need a fumble or something like that, because the clock continues to run with about 2 minutes left on the clock. If they're on 10 on getting back in the
second and 4, Russian again trying to turn the corner far side. He gets to the 30, trying to cut back inside, and he is wrestled down.
It's not a bad play. It's not a bad play by the Cardinals. One thing about it, keep the clock running. He made sure he stayed in bounds, even though it's third down. It's less than 2 minutes on the clock.
It's going to be third down. Ball at the 27-yard line. As players from Jonesboro is making their way onto the field and getting in position. The clock is continuing to go. Again, both teams have one timeout remaining, as Gardner is getting instructions from his Jonesboro sideline as the clock continues to tick.
He's in no hurry. Clock's on his side.
There's a snap, handoff. Russian gets to the 30. Gains about 2 or 3 yards.
Both teams has one timeout left, and I think the Tigers are going to take one with fourth down and about 5.
Timeout on the field.
Still about 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go in this ball game. We don't know what the Cardinals are going to do right now. The ball is right close to their 30-yard line. Well, it's 26-yard line, correction, of the Tigers. So if the Cardinals come out and run it, they might run off a few seconds, but I'm thinking they might try a field goal. What do you think, Paul? I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Because, I mean, you're really too close to punt the ball. And if they run a play right now, the Tigers can come out and probably get 2, maybe 3 plays in. And, of course, you know there's going to be long plays down the field to stay in this ball game. Of course, the Jonesboro Cardinals lead this ball game 14-7. I want to remind you guys, we're here at 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, with Clayton County Schools, Jonesboro Cardinals, and Mundy's Mill Tigers. 2 Clayton County schools right here. I think the temperature just dropped. Here we go, folks.
It's 4th down, and the Cardinals are showing up in the goal line stance. And Bowden tries to catch the Tigers off guard, and he did.
Oh, my goodness. They needed 4 yards, and they're going to get 5. That's going to do it, folks. That's going to do it. With 1 minute on the clock, the Cardinals are going to pick up a first down. Looks like the 27-yard line.
9 penalties in the second half for the Tigers. Yes, you need to, if you're the Tigers, yes, you need to wake up, because this is a bad dream that you are currently living. Making a reference to what the band is playing, just in case anyone is wondering what I meant by that. As Bowden is acting as the cornerback, and he gets the snap and takes a knee as we approach the 50-second mark in the game.
One more play should do it for the Cardinals. What were you referring to that song? What song is that?
Christopher Williams, I'm Dreaming. I want to say it came out back in 1991. The clock continues to tick. Under 30 seconds. Congratulations to the Jonesboro Tigers for the regular season. As another knee is taken, they improved to 7-2 on the season. 5-2 in region play. They clinched the playoffs. They take on Griffin next week. Monday's Mill Tigers, they fall to 4-6 overall, 3-4 in region play as the horn sounds, and the regular season is over for both these teams and us. The offseason starts now for Monday's Mill. Jonesboro, they will continue their march and journey towards Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the state championship game. And the Cardinals, they got it done before a nice-sized crowd for Jonesboro. Dennis Thomas, your final thoughts.
Guys, I have no final thoughts. Great ball game tonight. Second quarter was a hit. 14-0, Jonesboro over the Mundy Mill Tigers. Last game of the season, again, like you said, the Tigers, the Cardinals will be going to the playoffs. The Tigers' season ends tonight. Thank you guys for joining Score 58 and the Mike is Hot, and we'll see you guys in the playoffs. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.